Welcome to your Ascended Astrology channel, Starseed Continuum. This is your Aries reading with the Virgo reflection. So that's what we're doing today. And what we're feeling is, it's just really settling in to the intelligence of Source that's leading you and guiding you and inviting you into mastery with this reading. So, the first thing we're going to do is connect to the cards so we can be in clarity as the messages are coming through. First thing I want you to do is put your hands on your heart or in your lap, just where you're getting and allowing all of the day to just fall away for this 15-minute reading. We're going to bring in the evolution technology. We're going to turn this on, and so that you will get what you need for the message of these cards. We're going to start in the pineal gland, right at the center of the forehead. And we're going to bring in a white blue light. And as that white blue light is filling your brain with this beautiful frequency, you're going to allow it to just move down the spinal column, where as it's moving down the spinal column, you're going to see all of the cells in the body start to turn on with that evolution technology. And then it moves up into the heart space. And this is where I want you to hear the message of this reading pertaining to this Aries Virgo pairing. So we move it back up into the pineal gland and we connect to the master cell of the body. And we're just going to take a few deep breaths before we start reading the cards. Now we're going to just hold up the cards as we're beginning to read. We have 3 rows of cards. The first row is the tarot cards, and there is what's grounding in. And then you have the second row, which is oracle cards that are supporting the tarot cards. And then the third row are DMT cards, and the DMT cards are bringing in a new frequency for you to connect with. And so our first card with this reading is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is intelligent, structure, and this actually, the King of Swords represents thought over the heart. And that's where you're at right now. We're moving out of this particular card where you're thinking, overthinking about where you've been looping in the matrix. And then our second card, which is supporting, is a 5. And this is being willing to connect from the heart level to a place of change, freedom, and sovereignty. The way that you've been looking at it with this King of Swords is telling you that that obviously isn't working for you. So it's asking you to just shift and allow this King of Swords to detach from the reading that we're doing. And then the third card is the frequency card. And this is the 33, which is 100% connected to the divine. And so what you're being invited to is the moving out of your brain, moving into the mastery level of freedom, and then moving into the 33 master frequency of seeing a change and allowing your body to move into this change. And then the second card, which is the Nine of Wands. And so your challenge is to see that what you've been doing over and over and over again is not working. This is that place to stop and really connect to the fact that you have had the resilience to keep trying over and over and over again, and it hasn't been working. And it's very interesting that our support card is the 32, which is another 5. You have the 23 5, and then you have the 32 5. This is about connecting to that portal that's going to bring you out the other side. And it's inviting you into the one, which is the innovator, seeing new thought in a new way, being the way shower that you are. That's what you're being invited into, is this way shower energy. And then the last card that's creating this reading is the 5 of Cups. And you can grieve the fact that you've been caught up in this King of Swords, and it isn't working for you, because this is grieving. This is the 5 of Cups, and it's grieving, another 5. It's grieving that loss. And so this is inviting you in to change, because you've got 3 5s in a row, and the 5s are all about movement. So you're being invited into move into a different way of seeing things. And then right below the 5 of Cups is the 8. And the 8 is the awakening level, and it's inviting you into flow, mastery, listen and do. That 8 is bringing in that flow, and that's what's supporting you on the second row, right under the 5 of Cups. And then the last card in that row is the 2. Ask the divine to communicate. This is Taurus energy. This is the communicator and the bridge. You can see it like a bridge into a new frequency. Because these DMT cards can be put anyway. They're pictographs, and they're really powerful frequencies. And so this is what the invitation is. It's moving into a new way, and quit beating yourself up for things not working. So the gist of this reading is you're being invited by the divine. The divine has already created this beautiful shift. It may be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's necessary for you to move forward. And that's what the invitation is. It's moving into the frequency of moving into 100% quantum energy and being willing to see a new way. And then the 1, you are already a way shower, and this is you stepping into it. It's stepping into it in a totally new way. And then allowing the bridge to move in, moving you into communicating. seeing a different way, being able to communicate what you're feeling. And then the second row, we're just going right up from the bottom to the top. The 23. This is the support card that's breaking through the glass ceiling. This is the 5 at a master level, breaking through this King of Swords, which is the thinking that you have to just think about everything. This is about stopping, breathing, and being willing to see something different. And then you've got another 5, which is the 32. And if you look right there in that portal, it's going to take you right out to the other side. This is the 32 5. And so you have the 23 5 and the 32 5 all in the same support frequency. So this is allowing you to just shift right up into the mastery level and remember who you are. And then you have the 9 of Wands. I mean, you felt beat up, you felt defeated. And this 9 of Wands is saying, finally, let go and allow the divine to inform you of your life. And then the promise of everything is this 8 of it's awakening level of the gate. It's allowing flow. It's allowing you to listen and do, to act instead of looping over and over in the matrix. And then the 5 of Cups. You're mourning the loss of the way that you wanted it to not working. And so with this 5 of Cups, it's allowing that grief to move through your body. Just allow it to move through because it's an illusion. And so what we're seeing with this reading, it's an invitation to move into those 5s. The 5s, which is change, freedom, and sovereignty. Try something different. We have the innovator frequency that's supporting you. We have the 33, which is total mastery. You've got this. And then that 2 is allow the bridge to connect and bring you into maybe seeing your invitation as a little different. That's what the invitation is to see it a little bit different. It hasn't been working the way that you've been seeing things. So it's just like be quiet, go into stillness, and ask the divine what it is you need to see. So this is your reading for Monday. It's the Aries April season and the Virgo reflection. Virgo is that place of really diving into all things, digging up everything that you can see for that. And it's asking you maybe to trust the guidance. It is totally different than what Virgos normally do. And then and so if you would like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel, Ascended Astrology Starseed Continuum. And our service mission is to anchor cosmic wisdom into embodied evolution. And our next reading is going to be Libra on Wednesday. And we'll see what the cards will bring forward when we connect to the Libra information and cards. Thank you. We'll see you on Wednesday. It's been a pleasure to have you join me on reading these cards and seeing what the divine has to offer. Blessings, and I hope this has helped with your questions.